J-Lo like was like his ex-girlfriend, and it's like now deciding she's like warning people against Trump. I'm
Is
like,
it the
well, wait a
Babylon
second.
Bee?
So how many people did she warn against Diddy?
Right.
Oh, 0. Okay.
Right.
Well, maybe we shouldn't trust her opinion.
You know?
Sounds rough, man.
Well, it's just amazing how many people in the Diddy party list that are supporting Kamala. Too.
Yeah, seriously, it's like insane.
Publicly, openly, like all in.
Yes. It's like
Musk is back in action, firing off some explosive revelations aimed directly at Diddy's circle of allies. From whispers of secret hideaways to shocking vanishing acts, they're not holding back. What they've uncovered about some of Hollywood's biggest names going completely off the radar is jaw-dropping. Let's start with the most shocking disappearance. Diddy's longtime confidant, Ellen DeGeneres. For years, there's been radio silence from her. Ever since the Diddy drama erupted, Ellen has seemingly vanished from the limelight. But the reason? It's not just a quiet life she's after. It turns out she's completely transformed her appearance and moved overseas. Photos of Ellen are setting the internet on fire. She was recently spotted in a small pub in England, accompanied by her wife, sporting a new hair color so drastic it left fans doing double takes. While Ellen insists her decision to relocate was triggered by Trump's presidency and the state of the nation, rumors suggest a far more scandalous motive. Many believe she fled to bury her deep connection to Diddy and to keep certain secrets locked away. Adding fuel to the fire is Trump's bold promise to bring all the deviants to justice. This has sparked theories that Ellen's move might not be as innocent as she claims. Her long-standing ties to Diddy are now raising serious questions and eyebrows. Diddy's empire is crumbling, and it seems like no one in his orbit is escaping scrutiny, including Ellen DeGeneres. Diddy was a regular guest on Ellen's show, often sharing tales of his wild parties, with Ellen laughing along like it was all harmless fun. But now, people are questioning just how much she really knew, and how deep she might be in this tangled web. But here's where things get messy. Ellen's own reputation isn't exactly spotless. Clips from her show are resurfacing, showing her being cold and even outright rude to guests, leaving them visibly uncomfortable. Who could forget the infamous moment Dakota Johnson publicly called her out for lying about not being invited to her birthday party? That awkward exchange was just the beginning. It doesn't stop there. Stories from former employees have painted Ellen as the meanest woman in Hollywood, a far cry from her well-known "be kind" mantra. These old accusations are now being re-examined with fresh eyes, especially in light of her connections to Diddy. And let's not forget, back in 2016, Ellen gave Diddy a glowing birthday shout-out, making it clear just how closely tied they were. From P. Diddy to Puff Daddy to Sean Combs, he's gone by many names. But Ellen once added her own bizarre twist. In a cryptic post, she called him Cuddle Snuggle Stuff and added, "You don't need to know why." At the time, it left everyone scratching their heads. But now, people are revisiting this with a new perspective. Could this be connected to the unsettling allegations surrounding Diddy? The drama doesn't stop there. Whispers about Ellen's romantic history are swirling, and they're nothing short of shocking. Allegedly, both of Ellen's late girlfriends passed away under questionable circumstances. Some are speculating these weren't tragic coincidences, but calculated moves to silence them, because they allegedly knew too much about Ellen's involvement in shady Hollywood dealings. And who is rumored to have helped her cover it all up? None other than Diddy himself. But the most jaw-dropping twist involves Steven Twitch Boss, Ellen's former DJ and close associate. His tragic passing was ruled a suicide, but conspiracy theories are running rampant. Some claim Twitch was blackmailed after stumbling upon a horrifying video tied to powerful figures, with speculation that it was connected to one of Diddy's infamous parties. The theories don't stop there. People believe Twitch became a target after uncovering too much. Now, with reports that Diddy might be cooperating with authorities, there's speculation that Ellen's name could come up, potentially linking her to this dark and tangled mess. If Ellen's name gets caught up in Diddy's web of secrets, the fallout could be devastating. Arrest isn't out of the question, which might explain her sudden move to England. The timing is raising eyebrows everywhere. Even Elon Musk chimed in, reacting to a tweet that hinted at Ellen fleeing the country. His response? a single cryptic emoji. And let's be real, when Elon drops a one-word reply or a cryptic symbol, it's never meaningless. Fans are convinced he knows something massive, and they're absolutely eating it up. But the drama doesn't stop with Ellen. Twitter is ablaze with rumors suggesting Oprah Winfrey might also be tangled in Diddy's dark secrets. Reports are swirling that federal investigators have allegedly questioned Oprah about her connection to Diddy's infamous freak-off parties. And instead of staying to face the fire, sources claim Oprah has fled the country. Her official reason? To escape the chaos surrounding Trump's potential re-election. But many are speculating otherwise, suggesting this sudden retreat is really about distancing herself from the Diddy investigation. The big question now is, how did Oprah, a media powerhouse and beloved humanitarian, end up in the middle of such a messy, scandal-laden situation? Fans and skeptics alike are desperate for answers. For years, whispers of Oprah attending Diddy's notorious parties have been impossible to ignore. But her ties to controversial figures don't stop there. Her past connection to Harvey Weinstein has resurfaced, adding another layer to the unfolding drama. Photos of Oprah looking friendly and comfortable alongside Weinstein have reignited public speculation about just how much she knew about his predatory actions. Allegedly, many in Hollywood were aware of Weinstein's behavior behind closed doors. Despite this, Oprah continued to collaborate with him, promote his projects, and maintain a close relationship, right up until his public downfall. Critics are now calling out her silence during his scandal, arguing that, with her platform, she could have amplified the voices of survivors much sooner. But the list doesn't end there. Another figure Oprah supported was the Brazilian spiritual healer, John of God, whom she once praised as a miracle worker. At the time, her endorsement brought him immense global attention, but it has since aged poorly. Years later, John of God was exposed as a predator involved in horrifying acts, including an alleged trafficking ring. The revelation shocked the world and left many questioning how Oprah's judgment in endorsing such figures could go so wrong. The fallout from these connections is impossible to ignore, and it's raising some serious questions about her discernment or complicity. Oprah's endorsement of John of God didn't just damage her credibility, it raised serious questions about how much she knew about the shocking crimes he was later exposed for. But the controversies surrounding Oprah don't end there. Take her highly publicized $40 million investment in an all-girls school in South Africa, a project she called her legacy. The school was meant to be a safe haven for disadvantaged young women, but just months after its grand opening, horrifying allegations of abuse came to light. The school's matron, Virginia Makgobo, faced charges of assault against 6 girls under her care. The scandal rocked the institution and sent shockwaves through Oprah's reputation. She flew to South Africa immediately, personally addressed the crisis, and fired everyone involved. Oprah later called it one of the most devastating experiences of her life, but the damage had been done. Now, the latest name to pop up on Joe Rogan and Elon Musk's radar is Leonardo DiCaprio. According to sources, DiCaprio has reportedly fled to Italy, and the whispers say it's all tied to the growing web of the Diddy scandal. The mystery only deepens as more high-profile names come into focus. Leo's sudden escape to Italy has become the talk of the town, and the timing couldn't be more suspicious. Just as Diddy's empire begins to crumble, Leo is jetting off with his latest girlfriend, leaving fans questioning whether this is truly a vacation or a calculated retreat. See you at the white party! That phrase has fans buzzing because Leo and Diddy's connection goes way back to 90s Hollywood, where they were inseparable party buddies. Together, they hit every major event, with Diddy's infamous white parties standing out as the crown jewel. Leo wasn't just another face in the crowd at those extravagant gatherings. He was the guest. Diddy even dubbed him his #1 invite, making it clear that Leo was a central figure in the inner circle. Now, with old photos and videos from those iconic parties resurfacing, the internet is ablaze. These clips show Leo right in the thick of it, raising more questions about just how deep his ties to Diddy run. Leo's team is scrambling to downplay the connection, insisting he hasn't been close to Diddy for years. But fans aren't buying it. The timing of his escape to Italy is too perfect to ignore. Adding fuel to the fire, speculation is growing about Leo's interactions at those parties. particularly whispers that he might have been a little too friendly with the younger crowd. The heat is on and people are demanding answers. Let's not forget, Leo is pushing 50 and hasn't dated anyone over 25 in years. With Diddy now facing serious charges, it's clear he won't be taking the fall alone. If naming names secures him a deal, Leo's name might just be on the list. Hollywood insiders are already bracing for the chaos as Diddy's trial approaches in May 2025. This wouldn't be Leo's first brush with controversy. Remember the one MDB scandal? Leo found himself tangled in a financial fiasco with Malaysian financier Joe Low, who was accused of embezzling billions. To distance himself from the fallout, Leo handed over extravagant gifts he had received from Low, including a Picasso painting and Marlon Brando's Oscar. Now, fans can't help but wonder, could Leo be using the same strategy to sidestep Diddy's growing scandal? With the Diddy drama spiraling out of control, there's no telling who else might get caught in the storm. For now, Leo is doing everything possible to avoid the spotlight. But the question remains, how long can he keep running? And Leo isn't the only one distancing himself. Another high-profile name tied to Diddy's infamous white parties, Ashton Kutcher, has reportedly made his move. According to sources, Ashton has quietly exited Hollywood, not waiting for the fallout to land on his doorstep. Word has it that Ashton and his wife, Mila Kunis, are planning to leave the country entirely. Rumors suggest they're heading to a quieter, more secluded location to escape the chaos unraveling in Hollywood. The list of names tied to Diddy's empire is shrinking by the day, but it's far from over. Ashton Kutcher's sudden retreat from Hollywood is raising eyebrows, especially considering his long-standing ties to Diddy. Back in the early 2000s, Ashton and Diddy were unexpectedly close. Their connection started through work on MTV, but their friendship quickly deepened. In 2003, they even ran the New York City Marathon together and were often seen partying at high-profile events, including Diddy's iconic white parties. Now, with Diddy behind bars and federal investigators reportedly scrutinizing everyone in his inner circle, Ashton's decision to quietly step away from the industry seems highly suspicious. Adding to the intrigue, old clips of Ashton are going viral, including one from his 2019 Hot Ones interview. In the clip, Ashton awkwardly laughs off questions about Diddy's parties, brushing it off by saying there's a lot he can't share. To make matters worse, Ashton has already faced intense backlash this year for the letters he and his wife Mila Kunis wrote in support of their former That 70s Show co-star Danny Masterson, who was convicted of serious crimes. These controversies, combined with his connection to Diddy, have left many questioning how much Ashton really knows, and why he's trying so hard to stay out of the spotlight now. The backlash from recent scandals forced Ashton Kutcher to step down from his own anti-exploitation organization, Thorn. Now, with his ties to Diddy resurfacing, people are questioning if his exit is less about turning a new page and more about avoiding the fallout. Social media has been relentless, with fans digging up old clips and calling him out for his silence. Adding fuel to the fire, rumors about Ashton and Mila Kunis' marriage being on shaky ground have started circulating. Some speculate that the stress of Ashton's alleged connection to Diddy is taking a toll on their relationship. However, their representatives have been quick to shut down these claims, calling them ridiculous and false. Still, the couple's decision to stay out of the spotlight and allegedly leave Hollywood isn't helping quiet the whispers. As Diddy's trial looms closer and the investigation continues to connect the dots, many believe Ashton's name might not be the last to come up. Whether he's keeping quiet to protect himself or simply waiting for the chaos to die down, one thing is certain: the internet isn't letting this go anytime soon. Fans have been vocal about their frustration with celebrities seemingly trying to escape accountability. One blunt commenter put it this way: "They're not moving. Ellen is running. Americans don't want you here, Ellen. Take Oprah, Meghan, and Harry with you. We're done with evil." Another didn't hold back when addressing Oprah, writing, "Oprah is neck deep in all of this." The public's patience with Hollywood's elite seems to be wearing thin, and they're not afraid to make their opinions known. From Weinstein to Diddy, the streets are buzzing and people aren't letting these celebrities off the hook. So, what do you think? Is this just a series of innocent moves, or are they running from something much bigger? Share your thoughts in the comments and join the discussion. And while you're here, don't forget to like this post and subscribe for more stories and updates that keep it real.